I'm going to say this right now, guys. I think that Ace Grading is on its way to overtaking CGC as one of the big grading companies out there in the world. And to kind of prove this point, I've got a couple of Ace Grading submissions back here that we're going to be checking out how I got them with the grades. And then we're going to jump online and check out the prices and see what potential value has been added by looking at some sold data. And we're going to compare that with CGC's sold data to see what sort of differences we have in value. All right, so we are going to be jumping in to have a look at these slabs. And look, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I actually filmed this part first and it went error. So I actually know a lot of the grades of the cards, but I'm just going to basically fly through them because the price comparison stuff is what we want to look at. So we did some of these premium file cards in here with the Typhlosion. Unfortunately, check out those cards. We didn't actually get a 10 on the holo, which I was a bit gutted about. But it's still an absolutely gorgeous card, I have to say. Yeah, pretty happy. Just graded all of those, and got the ace labels. They look wicked. We then did the Meganium, which got a 7, which is absolutely brutal. We did these 2 Chikorritas, but check this out. This actually got an OC. For some reason, I didn't notice how off-center that Japanese card. Oh, it's so rare to see a Japanese card that off-center, isn't it? Like, honestly. We obviously did the Feraligatr from it, you know, the holo, a 9, not bad. The label looks absolutely gorgeous on that card. We got the Croconaws and we got the Totodile in there as well. Beautiful cards. I also graded some simplified Chinese. Check these out. Look, the Duraludon all are hitting the 10. But look at the print quality on these stuff. Like, really good. That's because they're actually printed in Japan in the same factories all the Japanese sets come out of. And as we know, the print quality in Japanese is amazing. So it goes hand in hand with the simplified Chinese sets as well. And we got some other bits here that didn't do so great, like this Charmander was actually pretty bad. We got the Nimona in there from Shiny Treasure with an 8. We got a nice Charizard in there in a 9. I think I might already have this one. Because I basically keep grading too many Charizards and I'm not keeping track of them. I really need to go. Look, my box of stuff there, my Slab Sentinel case. I've got a load of my Ace stuff in there. And I love that case, by the way. Come on, how nice that with the glass. Oh, looks wicked. But anyway, I need to go through and organise to see if I've actually got that one in there. But we got a 10 on this one from Shiny Treasure EX, which, by the way, guys, I'm actually going to be giving this one away to one of you guys. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. But yeah, this one I'm actually going to give away on this video. Got another one here from Paldean Fates in a 10, which is really nice on that Charizard. We've got some other, look at this, Dragonite EX from Evolutions. Price on this card has actually started to go up at the moment. Evolution ones are doing well. We got another Shiny Treasure EX. We got this Mew in here, which is going to be another giveaway, guys, that's coming up. So stick around. I'll tell you more about that later. And then we got some more Charizard. Look at the Charizard. And a 10 from Evolving Skies. Vaporeon. Very happy with that. We've got more Charizards, of course, from me. But look at these. These are gorgeous. So Rule of the Black Flame ARs. The Ninetales is beautiful. The Scizor in there. Another Dragonite. Only getting a 9 on that Dragonite from Dragon Majesty, which is a bit of a shame. Really cool artwork on that one, though. I like that. The Mimikyu only got a 9. And then we got this Ho-Oh EX from, it's a tin, actually. I'll show you. Yeah, I've got another one here. So it's the promo card from that tin. So 8 is like, it's okay. I tell you what, if you can get a 10, that's a big win right there. A couple of nice cards here. We got the Entei in there. And this one, guys, there's a bit of a story. This is the one that I actually went and got. And I don't know if you guys saw any of my shorts or videos or anything. I queued for like 4 hours in the rain in London to get this card. Like, was it worth it? No, not really. But that one is for my collection because that's memories, isn't it? You know, queuing up my kids. Like, hey, the kids kind of had fun. But yeah, spent a lot of money on umbrellas that day. So here we go, here's some cool stuff. So I actually graded a bunch of the classic collection items. As you can see, I've got the Charizard, the Blastoise, and the Venusaur. Unfortunately, they all got 9s. So, look, not the best. I really wanted them to get a higher grade. This one is for me to obviously keep, but I do want it in a 10, to be fair. If anyone out there's got it in a 10 and they want to drop me a DM on Instagram, hit me up. We got the Pikachu in a 10 though, which is really nice. I like that. The artwork, gorgeous. So happy with that to get a 10. We've got all 10s for the Charmeleons and the Charmanders, and these look so cool. The fact that the only one that got a 9 was the Charizard. Like, God damn it! We then have the Squirtles and the Wartortles, and they got 9s and 10s. And again, the Blastoise got a 9, which is a shame. And then there was finally the Venusaur and Ivysaur and Bulbasaur line. So they got 10s on both the Bulbasaurs and then 9s on the Ivysaurs. And of course, as you know, look, Venusaur with a 9 as well. So yeah, some really nice stuff that I got back there. Really happy with some of the grades anyway. What we're going to do now is we're going to check out what sort of value some cards were added. So we'll pick a couple. We'll look at the fact that I honestly don't believe that grading Modern to hit 9s, I don't think is worth it. I really don't. I think if you're going for your personal collection, grade what you like. But if you're grading to add value to sell, 9s aren't the best. They really aren't, and we'll prove that as well by looking at some of these cards for you in a sec. But before that, let me tell you how you can win these 2 cards. So quite simply, guys, what you need to do to win these 2 slabs right here is you just need to go and comment on this video your favorite card that I got back in this return. Comment down below, then subscribe to the channel, hit the alert bell, and give the video a like. Do all of that, and then tune in to this Whatnot stream that I put on screen here, guys. The reason I say this one is because I haven't decided which one it is yet, but when I'm editing it, I'll make that decision. But anyway, tune into that Whatnot stream where I will pick the winner from a comment on this video. It's pretty simple like that. There are a few caveats. Number 1, you need to download the Whatnot app so you can come and see if you won. So use my link in the description down below, and I'll do it in the pinned comment as well. And you'll get £10 credit as well to be able to spend on the stream while I'll be auctioning off these slabs. So you'll be able to buy these slabs on that stream as well. Potentially a tenner could probably get you a couple of these because I start all my slabs at a tenner. So you could win some of the slabs as well with free money just by downloading and using my link. And make sure you tune in to that stream, because you need to be there to claim the prize. If you're not there, I'll move on and I'll pick someone else to be able to win one of these slabs. So there'll be 2 winners total for these slabs. So come and tune in onto that stream, get involved, get the free credit, and then make sure you comment. Comment down below. We'll use a random comment picker and all that sort of stuff. It would be awesome. We'll give these goodies away. We'll have some great fun selling some stuff. And I'll probably give a couple of more items away during that stream as well. So come and get involved. It's going to be really good fun. Links down below. Yeah, and tune in for it whenever date I said it was. Alright guys, so here we go. I've picked a couple of slabs. The Pikachu, this Charizard here, the Mew that we're giving away, the Feraligatr, the Charizard, and this Venusaur. And what we're going to do is have a look on eBay now to see what sort of values some of these are selling for in Ace. I'll show you the process as well, how we look up these prices. Don't get me wrong, there's no guarantee that there's actually going to be sold data on some of these cards. A lot of the modern ones are often is, but some of the old ones are not guaranteed, so it might be a bit of a dead rubber looking for those. But let's see. So let's go with this Venusaur first. So what we just need to do is we're going to put in Ace 9 Venusaur 003 English. Okay, let's see if it comes up. So we've got people selling it. We've got PSAs in here. 60, 64 they're trying to sell it for. Ace 10, 54, 99. What were these? So they're 10s. So people are asking a £10 less as well in it. But let's look what most importantly are sold data, because this is what you really need to use when you're doing this. So to do that, you hit the filters button. I'll do that again. Let filter just there. Scroll down to solds, hit that, and then what you'll only see is sold data. And perfect, we actually have some solds in a 9, 29 or best offer. Okay, let's see if we got some other ones. That's a 10, 33. I reckon it's more pushing down to, it's not the best to be fair in a 9. That's pretty brutal. I reckon it's about 25 quid. Bear in mind, I graded, the cost of that was £15 to grade it. Let's see what it goes for raw without being graded. Let's see if there's some numbers to see what sort of value is added. So, well, the wrong card's coming up for a start there, but let's have a look. Okay, souls. Let's see if we can find one. That is it. $17.95. Okay, so I think we can quite clearly say I actually lost money grading it. However, let's see if there's a CGC 9 of this card, shall we, to see how it stacks up. CGC 9 Venusaur, and there are oh wait, that's the wrong card. Anyone? Is this them? Is that it? CGC 9. No, holo, base set. I don't want base set. I don't want base. That's not right. CGC 9 English. Let's try something. Pokemon card game classic. Right. Let's see. Come on. Anyone sold this in the CGC? Apparently not. This is wow. Okay. There's more sold. Hey, look. There's literally £30 in a 9. Literally sold right there. So about 30. It's, yeah, we lost a little bit of money grading that card, basically. It wasn't necessarily worth it. And I can't see... Am I missing something here? So in a... No, that's PSA. Wow, okay. I'm quite surprised about the sheer lack of CGC options in here. I guess... We gotta... Let's see if there's any not sold. See if anyone's just put them up for sale. Right. Are there any CGC 9s? There really aren't. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty shocked by that. Bearing in mind that this is something that's quite highly graded. You know, a lot of people have graded these cards. The fact that we can't find a graded CGC is not a great sign for CGC. Okay, so not a great start for CGC there, but a nice little dubs there for Ace because can't find it. There's more of it graded in Ace than there is CGC. So that's a win for Ace right there on that one. Let's try the Charizard, okay? Let's look up a CGC Charizard first. Let's see if we can find that. This is not going well for a CGC. Celebrations. Nope, Shadowless. There, look at that crazy money. Plenty of PSAs. Look, there you go. PSA and an Ace. So I'm seeing Ace and PSA, but I'm not seeing CGC graded stuff. Like, pretty shocked about this. I'm seeing a couple of older ones, but where are all these cards that people are grading with CGC? I thought they were like dominate, like getting up there, but I'm not seeing a lot. This isn't okay. Right, we're trying a few other letters and stuff in here to see if we can get any CGC stuff in here at all. We've got the Ace version there. Let's see if there's any sold data. Maybe some have sold and those put them up for sale. Like, okay, here we go. We've got some CGC. So that is the Japanese variation 9. Ah, is that? There we go. We actually have a sold for the Charizard. So there we go. The Charizard in a CGC 9 went for £80. Okay. See if we can find any more. Is it just the one? Equivalent PSA version as well. What we've got in a 9 for the PSA. Matching 80. Okay. CGC did well to get an 80 then. If PSA got an 80, because often CGC does go less than PSA, so that's not bad. Let's see if we can find a PSA 9. Look at that, PSA 10 of this card, 142. Decent chunk of change added onto that card there. Bear in mind, you got some really high PSA versions and some right. Well, actually, that one went for £122. The Ace version went for more. Wow, some of the prices are real low shot. It's weird. Auctions often will not go for as much as like people listing it. Okay, so we're calling it 80 for CGC, yeah? Let's see if we can find an Ace 9 sold. I reckon we might, you know. I think we might. Oh, everyone with their 10s looking at £170. Come on, give me a 9. Someone's got a 9. Here we go. They're asking 80 quid. They're asking the same price as CGC. But let's see if it's sold for that price. Very big difference between what people want and what pings go for. So just looking here, 10, no, 10, 142, and a 10, 10, 10. Where's the 9s? Where? Oh, 9. Look at that. £85. £85. Just check it's English. It is. It actually beats CGC by a £5. Like, look, it's a little bit hard because there's a lot of different varieties of prices going. But that is sold data. I only found the sold data for one CGC and it went for 80. And I've just found the Ace and it went for 85. So, you know, you guys, you've seen me scrolling here. So I'm not trying to I'm trying to give everything a chance to make sure that we get this as fair. Again, none of these are stacking up when it comes to PSA prices. We're seeing PSA is going for more. There was that outlier at 80, but then there's actually 9s going for more than that into the hundreds. Yeah, look, 115 for it in a 9 and stuff like that. So PSA still does add the more value, but it's starting to lend some weight to my thoughts about Ace versus CGC here. I don't know, guys. Get your comments ready down below. You can lambast me. You can give your just be honest. Be a bit respectful to people and their thoughts and stuff. You know, everyone's entitled to an opinion. You know, but yeah. So do get commenting down below. But let's see if we can find. We're struggling to find some of these cards. To be fair, weirdly, I'm finding more Ace than I am CGC. So let's try the Ace 9. For Rally Gator. Okay, we have an Ace 9 for sale. It's color match. Guys, don't get color match. People don't like color match. It's either Ace label or a plain label. These are the two options you go for. Me personally, don't do color match. Unless it's rainbow rares, then you actually get a really cool one. But most of the time, you want it. If the Ace label's there, guys, get the Ace label. But anyway, let's have a look. They want 50 quid for theirs in the 9. They want 45. So I think that's a stretch to ask for 50 in an Ace version compared to a Japanese, to a PSA in a 9. But I'm not going to lie. This is not a glowing review of CG. And this is not intentional. I've not picked these. Because, honestly, I didn't know that these were going to come out like this. I thought there'd be plenty of CGC because I thought people were using them more, but it's not looking great. And there's no CGC solds. It's just come up. Oh my, don't use them. As a 10, mate, is that 20 quid in a 10? That is. Okay, CGC 10 for Alligator, £20. And have we got an Ace? Okay, set of 3 of the Ace labels, basically going for £22 each. So we could say that's 22 quid divided by 3 because you got the 3 and we got that. That's another win for Ace over CG. I'm a little bit shocked about that. Let's try this Mew that we're going to be giving away as well. Couple more cards to try. Let's have a look. We're giving this every chance. Okay, so here we go. The Mew in a 9. People are asking 25. Weird. Look at all the stuff it's bringing up. Like, it's literally a Mew. Like, I don't really get that. Let's try adding premium collection in the title to potentially remove some of those, I don't know, spark plugs, were they? Okay, so we've got PSA 9s. So raw fiver. Wow, that's really cheap. Here we go, 9. £32. Wait, is that English? Just check. It is. £32 sold. We have a sold listing in a 9 for 32. Then we have one in 18. Okay, so let's call it £25. Yeah, let's say 25. Split the difference really there. We'll call it 25 in that. And a 10 only went to £35. 22, okay, 25. Yeah, I think 25 is a fair price to say for this one. Have we got... There's a lot of Ace. Look at the amount of Ace solds on cards now. That's what I mean. Look how many there are. Let's see if we can find a CGC. Are we going to find one? Aha! There are. Finally, we're going to... Oh, there's a decent amount of listings. Okay, well, there's 4. 5 at the top. Someone is asking... Oh, my days. Someone's asking 15 quid. People really aren't asking a lot for this card. Let's see if there's sold. Holy hell. Okay. Wait, what? 8.92. Is that is CGC, isn't it? 23. I'm honestly, I don't know how to explain this more. I did not plan this. I haven't set this up. This is just, you're looking like me. I'm just searching these cards. 14, 22, 8. Holy crap. PSA 20. Let's see what a PSA is like in comparison. Because so far, Ace is winning. Ace is battering CGC here. I thought maybe this time next year, but I think we're closer than we think. Like, or I think, should I say. 15, 25, 28, 28. Actually, it's very similar to Ace. It's not much of a big difference between this card and the Ace. What I like about choosing this, there's a lot of data for this card as well, in all the different grading companies. So, it was high. Look, a couple of really high ones, but no, it does say all best offer, so maybe best offer is a set. And it's normally put strike for it. 25. Okay, so PSA a little bit more. What does this card go for raw? Okay, raw. 7. So 15, 7. Yeah, so if I paid £15 to grade this card, let's say it's going to get raw £7, let's say. That makes it, what, £22? I reckon maybe I could push to get 25. So I'd make it, it's not worth it. If you're going to get a 9, it's not worth grading it. It's not really adding value, to be fair, for the cost of grading and everything involved. Does look really nice though, doesn't it? It's a really beautiful card, but that's another win for Ace over CGC. Let's try this Reshiram. I'm not sure there's going to be crazy data for this card. Okay, let's have a look. Raw values of the card. £6 someone's asking for there, but let's have a look at Ace 9s. There is Ace data. Straight away, Ace is at the top of the list as well. Like, I don't know if it does that because that's what I search for a lot. Maybe it automatically tries to offer you up data or something. But interesting, it was at the top. 20, so that's raw. So raw, 6, 7, £7 card raw. Okay, £7. Okay, let's have a look at our boy Ace grading at an Ace 9. That's the problem. Having a 9 in this might be quite hard to find. It's Japanese, and yeah, it's not coming up. Okay, look, guys, I can't find real data on this card. I thought this one would be a struggle. So we are, I guess, going to give it to CGC because that was the one that had the sold. But so yeah, CGC on that case, but purely because I couldn't find any sold data for an Ace. Let's check this final card here, this Pikachu in a 10. I'd like to think we'll find a fair bit of data on this card. Okay, so here we go. We are looking up the card, and boom, there is one up for sale for 34 quid. Let's see if we can find a little more on that one. So let's go down and see solds on this item. So click the little solds filter. 28, 31, 29. Oh, that's the wrong card, sorry. Let's split the difference. Call it £30 for this card. It would be a decent value. £30 right down the middle. But how would I have done if I'd got a CGC 10? And I guess the only thing is CGC, they do a 10, don't they? And then they do a perfect 10. Or pristine, as it is called. Let's actually see if there's some data on this card. Okay, so I can't find anything on CGC. However, we'll do a rough comparison with PSA, which it adds more value. But there's a few bits of sold data on this in a PSA 10. So we got, let's go for, here we go, we'll go here. PSA 10, 30, not 40 quid. So 10 or more for it in a 10. You got Japanese. Best offer accepted. They probably went near 40 quid for it. And really going through here. So the PSA added value, but I can't find CGC, so a win again for Ace. All right, there you go, guys. There is the comparison of my returns, and it made for some interesting reading and definitely some interesting talking points. You know, like I said, I do think Ace is on its way to being a real competitor to CGC. But it doesn't look like CGC are making as many waves. Like, you see a lot on social media with it, but I wouldn't say that going through that, it definitely, I don't know, it doesn't look great from what just happened there, let's put it that way, for CGC. But it does look good for Ace grading, and definitely looks like I'm onto something here with the value of Ace starting to rise and rise over the coming months and years. I do think it's here to stay. That's my opinion. What do you think, though? I'm sure you guys have got some interesting comments to make on this. How you think CGC is getting on. You know, obviously PSA is still king. Is Ace going to ever get near PSA as well? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But is it definitely beating CGC at the moment? Or are we just like, is it just a bad time for grading? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Other than that, though, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. Very, very much appreciated. Make sure you do get involved in that giveaway. So comment your favourite cards and thoughts. Just comment anything down below and you'll be able to get involved in that giveaway. Make sure you subscribe and like and all that. And make sure you go and check out this video here. So if you like the money stuff, I bought a collection for 400 quid, graded some cards and sold it. Makes for an interesting watch to see how much profit I actually made, or lost, could I say, in buying that collection. Check that video out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button up here. Stay safe, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.